Remember, I promised all of you that in the previous episode I will learn at least some tune and play it on the guitar. Well, turns out I learned that my guitar is messed up and it does not function the way a normal guitar is supposed to. But luckily, I have the harmonica, and I learned how to play the Sholay Love theme song on the harmonica, which is like one of the most popular songs ever to be created using the harmonica. So I learned it, but it has been a few days since I practiced. But let's see if it sounds any good, okay? That was it. That was the song. That was the song. That was the song. It took me not a lot of time, but it took some time to learn it. And with that being said, let's just jump right into the intro. And welcome to the ABHI podcast. I just learned the harmonica. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit. I didn't learn it. I just learned how to play one song which is very simple on the harmonica. Actually, this is a very simple instrument. Yesterday, my father was trying to practice the Titanic theme song on the harmonica, and he got it. He got at least the first 3-4 lines in 20 minutes, 15 minutes, which shows that how easy this instrument is and how fun it is. It's like small, you can carry it anywhere. It's very easy to read. See, there are these numbers on top of each hole. So this is hole number 1, hole number 2, up till hole number 10. And hole number 1 is like the deepest, like, and hole number 10 is the highest pitch. And then there is a plus and minus for each number. Plus means you blow into the harmonica, and minus means you suck out of the harmonica. So for example, now I'm blowing into 4, it sounds like this. And now if I suck out of 4, it sounds like this. See? It sounds like that. So blowing in and sucking out have different sounds, and combining all these sounds in different combinations gives you a proper song. And most of the songs, especially the Titanic song, most of the times you just have to blow in and suck out of the same hole multiple times to have the familiar song music that you guys are familiar with. What am I saying? I can't form the sentence properly. So yes, harmonica is very easy, very cheap, and very fun. You can carry it anywhere. Like if you're on a trip and you want to entertain people with your skills, just learn a few popular songs on the harmonica and just impress your friends and whatever you are with. You can easily carry this in your pocket. So I recommend it. It's way easier than a guitar or any other instrument, because first, they are not that easily portable. Second, they are very expensive. Third, you need little bit of experience. I mean, not little bit, you need at least a medium or average amount of experience to play it respectfully, so that people around you like, oh, this guy knows how to play his stuff. Plus, they are very hard to read. Like guitar has all these letters and numbers combination, and it's very hard to memorize and learn all of that. You need to have a separate class or a separate time dedicated to learn the guitar. But harmonica, it's just from 1 to 10, plus and minus. That's it. Plus means blowing in, minus means blowing out or sucking out. So it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so that is the harmonica story. The song that you heard before in the cold open, maybe it wasn't that perfect, because when I started learning the song, I was getting really good, but then I stopped for like 3-4 days, and then I continued again today, so it didn't sound that good. But if I practice for a few more days in a row, I will certainly get it. Okay, Now let me move on to telling you guys that I have joined the gym. Yeah, I have, because I have so much time on my hands, and I saw some of my friends going to the gym, and I saw the I saw the changes in their body, you know, like all of them are getting slim and trim and getting the gains and everything. So I was like, huh, let me also join the gym, because before I tried to exercise out in the open in the grounds and everything, but first thing is that you get thirsty really fast. It's super hot in Kuwait, and there is no atmosphere, like you're all alone. There's only a song you can listen to and nothing else. But when I joined the gym, and the gym that I have joined, oh my god, this gym and joined, it's confusing me so hard right now, but I'll try to move on. Okay, I have joined a gym that is very close to my house. My friend Rehan goes over there. It's called 5 Gym, and it's very nice. It's very new. I think it's only 2-3 years old, so all the equipment in there is still very fresh, very modern. The gym is quite big, and it has a lot of different gym equipment to use. So I've been going there for like a week and a half now, and I have to say it's very awesome. I mean, obviously I haven't seen any changes in my body till now because I just joined, but it is super fun, because when you go there you see other people exercising and you see their muscles, you get inspired, so you go even harder. And my routine is very simple till now. I do 10 minutes walking, 10 minutes jogging, then I do a little bit of cycling, and then I do weightlifting, like on my hand like this, then like this, and like this on my hands. It's like approximately 5 kilos I lift on both hands. Then I do stretching exercises, and I mainly focus on my core, because my hands and my legs are fine. I think I just need to put some iron or some muscles into my hand, but my legs are super strong. They're like very proportional to my body. I don't skip leg day, okay? But my hands are little weak, so I'm focusing on my hands and my core, because I want to reduce my stomach so that I can look good when I go to India, because I think I'm going to India in September, or maybe a little later, but I still want to look good, you know, because I'm going to India maybe forever, and if I'm going to make some new friends, I want to make a good first impression. I don't want them to look at me like, he's some fat kid from Kuwait. I want them to look at me like, hey, who's a fit guy over there, and he happens to be from Kuwait. So that should be like the second interesting thing about me. I should be fit first, and then I'm a person who's from Kuwait. Alright, so that's my gym routine. I suggest, if you guys haven't joined a gym yet, join any local gym. It's worth it. Get a cheap one, get an expensive one, whatever, but join a gym. It's very nice. It's first of all, it inspires you to exercise, and I go there 3 times a week. Alright, one day, then skip, then one day, then skip, then one day, then skip. But the days that I skip, I go for badminton. Yeah, I've been going there for 1 month now, and badminton has been so awesome. I told you in the previous episode only, but now I'm getting good at it. Like, there is a different grip with which you hold a racket, and you hit, so that you can hit smashes. I can't manage the smash, like it's very hard for me, but later I found out that it's only a matter of grip, like the way you hold your racket, it's how you get the proper smash. So you're supposed to hold it facing downwards, so when someone hits from top, you can smash it down and it goes down like a dive. And I'm learning that. I'm getting good at it, and my flexibility because of badminton is increasing, because I have to stretch my legs so much to hit the shuttlecock sometimes, and it's very beneficial. Plus I play for like 2 hours, sometimes 2.5 hours, and I'm getting that exercises. I'm getting the cramps in the leg and the cramps in the stomach, which is a good thing. It means that it's affecting my body in a good way, and the pain is the way to gain. Am I right? Okay, so that's my story with the badminton and exercise. Now let me move on to F1. In my last episode, I missed out this segment of the podcast, but I'm going to bring it back now. Alright, F1. It's going on so good right now. My favorite team, Red Bull, they are in the top of the Constructors' Championship, and they are in top of the Drivers' Championship. I cannot be more happy. My man Checo Perez got second podium of his entire career in Baku, which is one of my favorite tracks. And in the previous race, a little bit of mishaps happened, and Checo Perez came fifth. Actually, what happened is that the race started, and he was doing well. He started his race from the third position, okay. But after 3 laps, one guy crashed, and they had to stop the cars and restart the race. So when they restarted, someone came really close to his car, and he had to go out of track, which slowed him down, and he lost like 5-6 places, and he went back to 10th place. I was like, oh my god, how will he recover from this? But luckily he had a good car, and he's a very good driver, so he managed to come back to 5th position. But that's where the race ended, and I was like, oh man, he could have come 4th or 3rd at least if he hadn't messed up. He could even come 2nd, because the guy in front of him, Lando Norris, he's a good racer, very good, but he's less experienced than Checo Perez, and Checo has a faster car than him, so that could have played in his advantage, and he could have come 2nd, like, Red Bull 1-2. But because of that skidding, he came to 10th, and then he came to 5th, and it was just a disaster for him. But you know what? You know who the race wasn't disaster for? Max Verstappen. That guy is coming 1-1-1 in 3 races back to back, and the same race happened on the same track back to back. Okay, there's a Styrian Grand Prix and there's an Austrian Grand Prix. Both the races happened on the Red Bull Ring, same place. Okay, and it was so awesome seeing Red Bull winning in their home track back to back. It was awesome, and I also posted it on my stories. No, actually I didn't. I wanted to, but I was on my laptop. I can't post a story from my laptop. I don't understand, why does Twitter do this? They only want to promote their apps on mobile devices. They should also promote it on PCs. Like how Twitter is easily accessible. Like every feature is accessible on the PC. Sometimes even more. But the normal Instagram app, you have to download the app to use all the features. I mean, I guess I know what they're doing. They're like, they want more downloads so that people get all the features. But still, come on. The PC at least unlock some... At least let me post some stories using the PC. What the hell? But we digress and we move on. Okay. I am going to go swimming on Saturday, probably. I wanted to swim for a very long time. It's summer and it's the best time to swim. It's hands down the best time to swim. But it's super far from my house and there is no direct bus going over there. Plus it's so hot right now that if I want to take a bus, it will take me 1 hour 20 minutes to reach that place, which isn't worth it. Plus the timings have changed. Now they don't have it 24 hours open. They only have it in the afternoon. No, they have it in the evening, 4:30 p.m. Which is like, oh. Plus nowadays I can't travel in the bus for free. Before I was able to. Now they are like, no students can travel for free. I'm like, what the hell? Only KPTC allows you to travel for free. And nowadays the bus drivers don't even stop for you. That's the thing. Let me tell you something about the buses, okay? I have been traveling in the bus since I was in 9th standard. That means 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. 4 years, actually not in 11th. 11th I was in my home. I didn't go for tuition in 11th. So 9, 10 and 12. Actually 12 also skipped because only the starting part of the 12th I went by bus. And then remaining was just COVID, so no. So 9th and 10th, these 2 whole years I traveled in the bus, and I have a lot of stories to tell you. First thing, the bus drivers, they don't like people who come for free. They stop because they see other people who can pay, and that's why. Otherwise, if you are alone on the bus stop with some of your friends, they won't even stop. They'll just see you, boom. You know why that happened? It's because of the Masri kids. They have spoiled the reputation of us students. You know why? Let me give an example. One day, me, my father and my brother, we were waiting in the car for my mother to come from somewhere. And while we were waiting, there was a bus stop in front of us. And at that bus stop, 2 Masri kids were standing and waiting for a bus. It was in the evening, the sun had gone down and it was like a proper 7:30, 8:30 type of time. So we are sitting and just listening to some music, and then the bus comes and stops at the bus stop. But actually, the bus guy sees these muscly kids, and he doesn't want to stop because he knows that these guys mean trouble. So he, instead of stopping, he just slows down a little bit and starts moving again. Doesn't open the door, and these muscly kids, they get pissed off. So you know what they do? Normally, a guy will just be like, "Hey, hey, bus stop!" They'll chase behind the bus, and then the bus stays. They'll just like be like, "Ah." But these muscly kids, you know what they did? They picked up a huge brick, and both of them hurled it towards the bus. It could have hurt someone inside the bus. It could have broken the glass. It could have damaged property. It could have done anything. And that's why the bus drivers don't stop for students. If they see like 2-3 students together, skip. Don't stop for them at all. That's what that is what I do. Sometimes if I am on the bus stop and I see some adult, I stand like somewhere close to them, and then when the bus comes, it thinks that the adult wants to get in, and boom, when it stops, I get in, and he's like, oh shit, why did I get myself into this? But he has no option. But now they do have an option. Now you can't mess with them. It's like they have the monopoly on you. What the hell? I'm like, why do I have to pay now? I mean, it is very cheap, 300 fills. But when you add up the 300 fills, like if I want to go to a swimming pool place, I need to take 2 buses. There is no direct bus over there, okay? I pay 300 fills in this bus, then I pay 600 fills in that bus. And then still I have to walk a lot, like 15 minutes almost to reach the swimming pool area. In that much money, I can just pay like 1 more KD and sit in the taxi and go there comfortably. I know 1 KD is a lot of money, but still, the comfort is superior compared to the bus. But that's the story. So many weird people come in. Actually, no, I'm just exaggerating. There are not a lot of weird people in the bus. But I don't know why everyone has the same damn ringtone. Every time. Like whenever I'm sitting in the bus, at least 4 people out of like 20 people in the bus have the same ringtone. Actually more, maybe 7 or 8 people have the same ringtone. So now whenever I hear that ringtone, I feel like I'm in the bus. Every time. And you know, so many times, like in the bus in Kuwait, okay, there's like seats are on different levels. So in the front of the bus, all the seats are on the same level, but when you come at the back, the level increases because there are tires below the bus, right? And there's like engine components, so they have to raise the seat, and then there's higher seats at the very back. So the advantage is that when you sit at the very back, you are sitting higher than everyone else, and if someone is sitting in front of you and they're using their phone, you can look into it. I have seen people who have their own selfie as their wallpaper. Talk about being self-obsessed. Imagine you went to some park, for example, and you took a selfie of yourself and you look good in it. What would you do? Post it on Instagram, post it as story, post it on Facebook, whatever. You won't make it your wallpaper. That's crazy person shit. Who does that? Imagine you open your phone every time and you have to look at your own face. If someone else opens your phone, they have to look at your face. And that's not the only thing. The worst thing, one guy took it up a notch. He opened his phone and his photo was like photoshopped, like with frames and flowers and mountains and water and valley behind him. I'm like, what is this guy on? Why? Why did he do this? Why is his only like, first of all, having your own photo in the background is creepy, and then on top of that, you photoshop it to look like you're in some meadow and some valley. It's like, oh my. And the beauty mode they use on that wallpaper is insane. Like if they have a small wrinkle, beauty mode 100, makeup mode 100, eyelash 100, lipstick 100, and they look like plastic dolls. Literally, like Barbie dolls. They have no wrinkles, no freckles, nothing. It's just plastic, smooth as hell. That's what they do. That's the filter they apply on their own selfies. I'm like, why? You're lying to yourself, and it's creepy as hell. Imagine I open my phone and I see my own face every time. I'll just throw my phone in the gutters. I'll be like, I don't want to look at myself all the time. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. Let me tell you, some people have the weirdest ringtones also. Okay, one time I was in my tuition, and it was sir was teaching us something very important. Okay, and this kid, his phone starts ringing, and the ringtone is so funny that everyone starts laughing, even sir. The ringtone was something like this: pick up the phone, pick up the phone, mommy's calling, mommy's calling, pick up the phone, pick up the phone, mommy's calling, mommy's calling. I'm like, what? Why did you have that ringtone? And you know, like for different numbers, you can have different ringtones so that you know who is calling. This guy set that as the ringtone for his mother. If his mother is calling, he has that ringtone. Pick up the phone, mommy's calling, mommy's calling. Everyone started laughing so hard. Even our sir, who was teaching us maths, dropped the pen and he's like, what is this ringtone? What is this ringtone? Oh my god. And later, when I was searching for interesting ringtones, I found the same ringtone on the internet. I was like, oh my god. This guy. Such an embarrassing thing. He was like, he was trying to shut the phone down so fast, but it wasn't shutting down. And then he's like, I'll call you later, I'll call you later, I'll call you later. And then he shut the phone. And it was like the most embarrassing thing for him. The most embarrassing thing. I can't even imagine. Ugh. Oh, being that embarrassed, it must suck really hard. Let me get some water. I'm parched right now. Yeah, using fancy words. Yeah, man, my guitar. Oof. I was so excited for the guitar. I was like, I'll bring it home. I'll learn to play a few songs in it. I'll practice for a few months. I'll get good at it. But then, it was just messed up. It was just messed up. You know, I am seeing the Loki series right now, and I have to tell you, it's getting good. Like, the previous episode was good, and the one before it was not that good. They spent the whole time on this planet which was getting destroyed, and they were just talking to each other about some random stuff I didn't care about. But the previous episode was actually good, and the first episode was, oh my god, it was like a very, very good episode. Like, Disney has released many series like Mandalorian, WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, now Loki. But out of these four, I only cared about two, Mandalorian and Loki. The remaining two, I don't give a shit about. But yeah, Loki is good. It's good. Except for like the third episode, the series. Oh, it flies. It flies. Yes. Well, my god, I am getting so bored right now. Actually, I'm not getting bored. I'm getting bored of recording the podcast because I don't have anything else to talk about. I haven't been doing anything interesting in the past days. I haven't gone out anywhere. I wanted to go to swimming. I wanted to go for gun shooting, you know, and vlog that. I could have talked about it, but it's so far, and my father and my brother, they're having their own things to do that they're not getting time to go there. So I'm like waiting. I want to actually make a vlog. Actually, in this episode, I wanted to play Fortnite. Yeah, I downloaded Fortnite and I wanted to play that. But that will be like a gameplay episode, which I will do in the next one. You know, I think that will be like a separate video on my YouTube channel. All I'm doing nowadays is uploading a podcast. I need to do something interesting, something different. Okay. So yeah, I think this episode is going to be shorter than usual, but that's what you get when you have nothing to say. So I'll see you all in the very next episode, and I hope that the next one will be much interesting than this. So till then, take care and bye bye.